What's up?
Hi.
Welcome to the Thick AF podcast.
It's been a minute.
It has. Okay, yeah. So we went to the beach from Thursday
To Sunday. Yeah.
And but that means that we were supposed to record. We didn't record last week. We were supposed to record while we were at the beach.
On the beach trip, and we were major failures.
Yeah, we didn't.
So
there was a lot going on.
Listen, I think we had the best of intentions, but that is a lot complicated with 9 people in a house and going in 75 different directions.
Exactly. So here we are, and it's been like a couple weeks, but guess what? Sarah got engaged.
I did. The weekend that we were leaving when we recorded our 2 episodes with Brandon and Emily.
Yeah, and I called y'all out for somebody's getting engaged, like because Sarah had her nails done. She never has her fingernails done.
I do too. I've had them done for like 3 months now.
3 months? I have not seen your hands done for 3 months.
Yeah, they were the white before this. They were Funny Bunny before this.
Oh, I don't remember. But she never has her nails
before
done.
the red, anyways.
She's been doing it because she knows.
Well, I didn't know shit, and
she knew.
It was so funny because after it happened, I had to find out from Brandon who knew what. And I finally said, "Did Emily know?" And he was like, "No, she didn't know anything." I was like,
"Well, if I knew, I wouldn't have said any of that. I wouldn't have been like, y'all are engaged this weekend, hee haw." Like, no, I would have been like, "I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, your nails look so pretty. Y'all aren't getting engaged." Brandon doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, she's like, "Brandon got a haircut and everything."
I was like, "This is sketchy," and I haven't heard anything about it, so I really didn't. So tell us what happened.
I didn't either.
How did it happen?
Well, we were going down to Mobile where my sister Jerry and her boyfriend Thomas lives, and we had our own Airbnb that was like right down the street from them. But we were just going down there because it was Brandon's birthday weekend. His birthday was like the following Wednesday after that weekend, but his birthday is the day before my stepmom's birthday. So my dad and Connie were leaving to go out of town, so we took his birthday trip the weekend before. Well, we had like all sorts of different plans. We went down on Friday, and we had some dinner reservations, and it was going to be just me and Brandon going to dinner. And then my sister started talking about some happy hour, and I was like, well, because they have also Art Walk on certain Fridays of the month. I don't know if it's just during the summer or what, but they, kind of close off parts of Dauphin Street. And it's like an entertainment district, so you can carry your cocktails around, and they have vendors in parks and things like that. So it was really cool. And I was like, well, let's just maybe cancel these dinner reservations, and we'll, go to this happy hour with Thomas and Jerry, and then we'll go to, we can all go to Art Walk together.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry was telling me that this place called Red or White was having a happy hour, but it's not at their, restaurant location. It was somewhere else. And now that she and Thomas are living together, they're living in a different part of Mobile that I am much less familiar with. So I had no idea where we were going. And she pulled up to this, parking lot, and we just, parked and got out. And she said, "I forgot I parked on the wrong side of the street, but we can walk through this garden to get to the happy hour." Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, okay. I didn't really think of it like anything of it at first, but then when we walked into the garden, there was nobody. I figured, because Mobile's kind of walkable in a
right.
way, and so I was like, well, I'll see other people in here. Well, then I didn't see anybody else, and then Thomas was like, oh yeah, they have all these placards that tell you what kind of plants they are and things about Mobile history. So instead of it was this garden that had 2 pathways that winged out to the right and left, and then a path down the middle that goes like underneath a like pergola type situation or whatever. Well, I fanned out to the right because that was the first placard that I saw. Mm-hmm. I didn't make it 10 feet, and out of my peripheral, I saw Brandon shorter than me. And I was like, oh my God. I turned around, and Jerry and Thomas did a very good job. Jerry took pictures, Thomas videoed it, but I turned around and my heart dropped, and I was like, I knew y'all were up to something when we came in here. And then he proposed, and poor thing, he was on the verge of tears and couldn't get anything out of his mouth except for, "Will you marry me?"
I was going to say, what did he say?
Nothing.
Well, that's always sometimes that's better. Sometimes
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, it was perfect, and it was hot as fire out there. So we took a few photos, and I felt really bad because we didn't even take any pictures with Thomas or Jerry. Not one.
None.
Just like 10 of us. That was it. It was hot. It was horrible. My mom sent, or at least had Jerry go pick up a really nice bottle of champagne. So we had champagne to pop, and Jerry brought these like battery powered fans or whatever that also had like spritzers. So I mean, we were trying to stay cool and take some pictures, but it just didn't last long. And it was so funny because, you know, afterwards I now get to hear all these planning details, and Jerry was like, yeah, we had to make another dinner reservation because y'all canceled yours. So, you know, you couldn't go to dinner after. We wanted you to be able to go to dinner and celebrate. And so they made a reservation at this really nice place called Noja, but it was, the food is freaking delicious, but it was just funny because Jerry had sent him pictures of where to enter and everything because he rented the garden out for like 2 hours or something.
Wait, he rented the entire garden?
Yeah.
So how do you rent a garden?
Well, I think Jerry called around to a couple places just to like figure out what the logistics were and whatever. And once she found out, she told him and he had to call and he was able to rent it out.
So normally is it busy? Would there have been a bunch of people in there like chilling, looking at plaques?
I kind of doubt it. It's not very big. But I don't know, honestly.
That's so funny.
But so she has like this picture and, you know, has an arrow drawn on it. Like you go in here and she's like, walk about 50 feet and there's a koi pond. He didn't even make it 10.
It was just like, okay, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Jerry.
It was funny because, you know, hindsight's always 20/20. So like, there's things that you realize that, you know, happened that, you know, you didn't think anything of at the time. Like Santana had sent me a text message and was like, have so much fun this weekend. I'm like, nobody usually gives a shit about what I'm doing, you know, on the weekend if I'm out of town or whatever. And then we had dropped Jolene off at my parents' house on Thursday night. And then I was about to leave without even really saying goodbye to my parents. And then I was like, I turned around and I was like, I guess I better say bye to y'all. And Brandon and my dad are like in a serious handshake or whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? Like,
so you knew.
I didn't
sort
know,
of.
but like, that's what I'm saying. Thinking back, like there were clues that I just didn't
Were you
pick
surprised
up on.
at all?
Yeah, I had no idea that that's what was going on. I mean, my hair was like this up in a clip. I would have worn something different. I would have done my hair different.
Well, if he was going to propose to you, what would you have worn?
Probably a different black dress. I mean, it's Sunday. I'm hot outside. You know, we got to wear black when we're sweating.
That's funny. So what was your reaction other than, oh my God, I knew y'all were up to something?
No, I just
Were you just like, did you cry?
A little, but absolutely, yes, I will marry you. And how did y'all keep this secret? And I'm so excited. And I can't believe, like, it's something you think about as like a girl from, you know, the time that you really understand what like marriage and an engagement is, like what it's going to be like. You've never thought about it?
No. Like, I've always been kind of like, I don't know why. People are always like, oh, I've been dreaming of my wedding and my engagement for my whole life.
Well, no.
Since I was a girl. And I'm like,
I'm not. I really
haven't.
am like dreading the wedding planning part of it. Like, I don't like being the center of attention. Like, the thought of walking down the aisle is gross to me, but like, I'll figure it out and I'll do it, you know, whatever. But, I mean, it's just, I think once it happens, it's just different than you ever like imagined it being because it's real. You know?
Yeah, because it's not going to be like legit, like fairy tales and butterflies.
For sure.
Or, whatever. You know what I mean? So, okay, so let's jump into an FMK before we get into the rest of this engagement party episode. Whatever it's called. Okay, I have an FMK. I know you have one. Do you want to do yours first? Or do you want me to do mine? I'll do mine.
You go first.
Okay, a winter wedding, a summer wedding, or a fall wedding?
Well, I'm killing the summer wedding because, you know,
hot.
We thick and we sweat, and I don't want to put myself through that, and I don't want to put anyone else through it. I'm gonna say I would love to marry a fall wedding if we had a true fall. But
right, we don't. It's
sometimes our, you know, summer bleeds into fall aggressively.
Yeah, no, we don't really have a fall.
No, but like, let's just be hypothetical and say like
our winter is fall.
I could like put the New York climate, the fall New York, like, I don't know, September, October in Birmingham, I would do it. So I'll marry a fall wedding and I'll fuck a winter wedding.
I didn't put spring in there because I knew like that's like so easy to choose. I was like, duh, everybody wants a spring wedding, so I did all the others. Okay, so I don't know, marry a winter wedding because I want to be able to wear long sleeves.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No, not at all.
And it probably won't be in style when I get married, which will be never. But summer, honestly, I want to kill all of them. I just don't really, I don't know, like big. I don't know. It just freaks me out a little bit. But if I were to get wet, I don't know. I think it would depend. I would probably want to get married when it's the cheapest.
So winter.
And that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's yours?
Mine is, I've got two. Mine is a big church wedding, a destination wedding, or a tiny wedding.
Okay, so I want to, I mean, like, okay, so I want to, am I having it myself or am I going to one?
I mean, you're having it yourself, because that's...
If I'm having it myself, I want to, if I'm having it myself, that's really hard for me because I can't imagine. But I would, I want to say that I would marry the destination wedding if everyone I knew was really rich and I was also really rich and we had all the time off in the world that we could take and all that and all the money to go. But so I'm going to kill that one. But
you're killing destination?
I think I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to kill it. I think I said I really want to marry it.
Yeah.
But it's not practical for me. I want to marry the church wedding, but not have it be big.
Really?
And then I want to kill the tiny wedding. Okay. But where's the tiny wedding? Kind of like Jessica had?
Yeah.
Yeah, kill that. God. I don't know. I couldn't.
All right. Well, I'm killing the big church wedding.
Okay. I figured.
I'm fucking the tiny wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the reason why I feel like I couldn't ever do a tiny wedding is because I have 4 parents. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
To like.
And then all their friends.
And Brandon has 3.
Yeah.
So.
That's the whole wedding. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I'm going to marry the destination wedding because that's what I want to do anyways. And I mean, I completely understand like what you just said, nobody has, infinite time off or money.
Yeah.
So completely understand that, I may feel a little disappointed, that some people can't come, but that is the reality and that's just life. But my mom is already getting her stuff together for her passport. And this lady hasn't flown in over 30 years. So that's really why I want to do it, because I want to get Dawn on a plane. But also, I think I don't want to plan anything either. So I think that would be really helpful. Like, I want somebody to send me options and I pick. That's all I want to do. Like, I don't want to have to talk to vendors. I don't want to have to, get a bunch of quotes from different people. I don't want to do that shit. I want you to tell me how much I owe you and what my options are.
There you go.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I don't want to do any of that. I mean, somebody else can do it and I'll just show up. I'd be like,
that's how I feel though.
If I got married, I would need to marry a dude that was like, wanted to do all that.
Yeah.
I want to taste the food, the like cake though. I want like, if I did it, I'd want like a raspberry or something in it.
I'm having a realization right now.
What?
What am I going to do about the cake?
Where?
I don't like cake.
Well, eat a cookie cake then. You don't have to eat it. You just have to like take one little bite.
Oh God. Oh no.
Just do an ice cream cake or something.
Ice cream in Mexico?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what's your other one?
The other one is related to, house chores. And I don't know why I was thinking of it today. Probably because Brandon was folding like 2 loads of laundry. But fuck, marry, kill, ironing, mopping, and folding laundry.
Kill folding laundry. No, well, what? Yeah. Kill folding laundry. fuck mopping and marry ironing.
Really?
Actually, I take that back. Okay. Depends on how often you mop or iron. I don't ever iron, so I steam or throw it in the dryer.
Yeah.
But okay, so you have to iron more often. So
Let's
I'm going
say you have to do this weekly.
Just once a week?
Yeah, everything once a week.
Okay.
Like, all of the tasks have to be done once a week.
How much folding and how much... Okay, I'm marrying mopping, killing folding laundry, and fucking ironing.
Same.
Yeah.
I hate folding laundry.
Me too.
It is the worst task.
Yes.
That's it.
And then putting it away afterwards. I'm like, where am I going to put all this stuff?
Listen, that is one of the best things that happened to me with Brandon. He doesn't give a shit about folding laundry. He folds all of it. I love it. It is the greatest thing ever.
I'll fold it, but I don't want to put it away. Is that weird?
I don't care about putting it away.
I hate putting it away.
No,
I also hate folding it.
I
used to have a boyfriend that did all my laundry and folded it. And I think we talked about this at one point. Yeah. Where he like folded my panties and it was like I think it was panties in front of
folds
my dad.
Panties. Yes.
Yeah, but does he do it in front of your dad?
No.
That's weird. Like, and Brandon might do it too. He might just be like doing it and not even realize because he's just doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, my dad's
like
never.
He's the type of dude that would do that. like not realize I've got my girlfriend's thong in my hand. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. All right, so tell us about your wedding plans. What are the wedding plans? Since, of course, so we're at the beach, and it's been like a week and a half since she got engaged. So, like, afterwards, I was like, so when's the wedding? And she's like, I don't know. You know, of course, like, I asked prematurely. But then we get to the beach, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. And I'm like, well, when the hell did you find this out? Like, where have I been? I don't know where I've been. I've been gone.
Well, it was one of those things where I didn't want to talk about it, and I was like, let me just enjoy this moment. But the planner that I am, I couldn't help myself because the thoughts were like consuming me. So we had plenty of conversations and settled on getting married with just family at my grandmother's farm. Mm-hmm. She's going to be 91 by then. I want her to be able to be there. So we're going to do that with just our family. And then, planning a destination wedding in Mexico later on.
So she's having 2 weddings, ladies and gentlemen, which is a lot of money in my opinion. So you prepared for all that?
Yes.
Who's paying for all of it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh,
I'm not answering that question.
Okay, so my other question is, are you going to have 2 wedding dresses?
No.
You're going to keep the same one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know what kind you're going to get?
My mom has it.
She has it already? Was it hers?
No.
Wait, why does she have your wedding dress?
We ordered it and had it shipped to her house. So when Jerry
and
I don't know. It's been there for like a couple days.
So, oh my God. This is so crazy. Did you try it on?
No, that's why I had it shipped there. So when Jerry and I go up there at the end of September, I can try it on with both of them.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a reason behind it.
Normally, doesn't it take like a long time to find a wedding dress?
I mean, fast fashion, I guess.
Shoot.
I could hate the damn thing, okay. But this is our starting point.
All right. Are you going to have bridesmaids?
No.
No bridesmaids.
We're having a maid of honor and best man.
Okay. Who's your maid of honor?
Jerry Marie.
That's what I figured. Who's the best man?
Thomas.
Okay. Are you going to have an open bar?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to have flower girl and flower boy? I mean, flower girl and... Can I be your flower girl? Just kidding. And what are they called? A ring bearer. I'm like, groomsman. No.
The only... well, I guess, I don't know. We could in Mexico. But I may have to have 2 flower girls in Mexico and 1 ring bearer because his sister has 2 little girls and my cousin has a little boy.
Well, you can have like as many as you want. You can just have all the children walk down the aisle in cute outfits.
There's not that many kids, so
okay.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna have an open bar?
You already asked me that.
I did.
Yeah.
Whoops. What'd you say?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. At both times.
What are the other options? Cash bar?
Well, you can have an open bar. You can do beer and wine only. You can do cash bar for everybody. You can say there's only beer. You can say you can literally have nothing.
I say yes. I don't know because we haven't picked select the place. So I don't know what my options are, but I mean, I'll pay extra for like a top shelf liquor package in Mexico for sure. Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so how does it feel to be engaged?
I mean, good. I don't feel any different, but like,
But your hand feels heavier,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Do you like your ring?
Yes. It's
Did
exactly
you get to
what I
pick it
wanted.
out?
Jessica assisted.
But you didn't say yes or no. Did you pick it out?
It's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, she picked it out. Let me see. It's huge. It's very big.
Relax.
It's a very big ring. We like it. Okay. So now here's the big question. Has Brandon canceled his apartment lease yet?
Yes.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me?
He did it on that Thursday.
When does he move in?
I think like the middle of October is his. And I told him already when I leave for New York, by the time I get back, I think he has to be out of that apartment. So we have got to start going over there and like figuring shit out. Otherwise, I'm going to come home from New York and there's just going to be his shit everywhere in my apartment. And I can't do that.
No, not good. Okay, so this is very fast. Are you guys planning to stay in your apartment after you get married? Or
Well, my
up?
lease is up before we plan to get married. So yes, I think while we do all this wedding stuff, I think it's smart for us just to stay put.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going to be there forever? Absolutely not.
Why not? You love it there.
I do love my apartment.
Okay. So when was the moment that you knew you were meant to marry Brandon?
I don't know. This is going to sound like a funny answer, but I think Brandon and I had gone out on like 1 or 2 dates, and I had already had a date planned with somebody else, and I wanted to keep that commitment. And so I told Brandon about it. Like, I was honest. I wasn't trying to be sneaky or anything like that. And he got upset and kind of said, all right, if you feel like you have to.
Wait, this was in the beginning?
Yeah.
Like whenever we had that whole conversation at your mom and dad's house?
Yeah.
You knew that you were going to marry him then?
Yeah, because he was going to fight for me. And it makes me want to fight for him.
All right. Okay. It's not what I was expecting.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know, but I don't remember you thinking that. That moment.
Well, in that moment, probably not.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
I mean,
I don't know. I just thought it would be like later on.
Back,
I thought it was like maybe, I don't know. I figured there might be
I
like
would say it
aha
was,
moment later on. Like, oh, he did this. He, I don't know, took my car and got the gas filled up, or who knows? I don't know.
I mean, I would say it was that, or like Thanksgiving, which was like 4 dates in, but like he came out and he had never met, anybody before. And Thomas and Jerry and my dad and Connie were out there, and me and Jerry we had stuff to cook in the kitchen, and he just took himself downstairs and, I mean, my dad had met him, but like that same day or whatever. But like my dad was outside. He does drunk turkeys or drunk chickens. I mean, for Thanksgiving, and he didn't stay in there with us like in a comfort zone bubble. He went out there and talked to my dad, and I was like, all right, he's got it.
Cool.
He can handle himself.
There you go. Okay. All right. So, what part of the wedding planning process are you most excited about first, and then what are you not looking forward to?
I mean, the most exciting is going to be when we decide on a date and a venue in Mexico. Like, I don't look forward to planning any of it.
What? So yeah. So that's what. Okay. So basically, no, she doesn't like any of it.
I look forward to booking flights.
But she's already planned all of it. Like, she's got a dress. She knows when she's getting married. Like, you're pretty much done.
I know there's still a lot to be done, but
I cannot believe you guys have all this stuff done already. I'm like, it would take me like 3 years. I'd be like, I'd have to like live in the moment. Oh, I just got engaged for like 3 months and be like, yay, I got engaged.
Well,
now what am I supposed to start planning?
I know, but I want Grana to be there, so I'm like planning.
Yeah. All right. What are you looking forward to most about married life?
I mean, I don't know how much different it's going to be than it is now. So, I mean, I guess, just having someone for the good and the bad, forever.
Okay. Do you have a dream honeymoon destination?
If finances were infinite, hell yeah, I want to go to the Maldives.
All right.
I mean, I want to see all that bioluminescent water stuff.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. So, are you going? Do you know if you're going to go on a honeymoon, or are you just going to do your honeymoon at the Cancun or whatever it is that you're going to?
I think that's the plan right now.
Okay.
I mean, it of course can change, and because I mean, I did ask him if he may want to do like a venue change or something like that, but I mean, we don't have anything set in stone. So,
what are 3 qualities you admire about Brandon?
His patience. I mean, his weird humor.
Oh God. I'd say that.
What?
You like it, and I'm like, oh God. Sometimes I don't understand it, but okay.
And I mean, just his kindness overall. Like he doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
Okay, so like a couple weeks ago, I posted a survey on the social medias and let our friends and followers and things like that respond to the survey. So I'm going to go through the survey.
I'm nervous.
Results, okay.
Are you going to read the question and all the answers, or just the question and the answer?
Just the question and like a percentage of the answers.
Okay.
But I'm going to let you guess.
Okay.
What you think the answer was, like the highest answer. Okay, so number 1, how did Brandon and Sara meet? And the options were on a dating app, in line at the grocery store, or Sara ran into Brandon's car. So like they got in a car accident.
That would be hilarious if that was the top rated answer.
So what do you think everyone answered?
I mean, I think most people know how we met, and so I'm going with the dating app.
Yes, you are correct. 100% of all the people said dating app. So that they all know you. Question number 2, where was their first date? The choices are the movie theater, Brandon's apartment, Walk-On Sports Bistro, or Sarah's apartment complex pool. Which one do you think is that people answered?
I feel like people are going to say my complex pool, but we didn't meet in the summer.
So
they said Brandon's apartment. Did they?
75% said walk-ons, and 25% said Brandon's apartment. like you can meet in Brandon's apartment. I don't know who said that. I can't tell you who the response is, but it would be funny if we could know. Okay. All right. The question number 3: who was most likely to get a speeding ticket, Sara or Brandon?
Oh, me.
Well, okay, so 80% said you, and a whopping 20% said Brandon, which, I agree with that.
If anybody's ever ridden in the car with me.
I've literally never seen Brandon drive.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
He doesn't ever really. Sometimes. Yeah.
Sarah's a control freak, and she likes to drive.
Listen, when we went to Mobile and came back, I let him drive both times, and the first couple times that I did that, like when we went somewhere, I was like, ugh, I hate this. But now I'm like, yes, passenger princess.
I love being the passenger.
No
I
shit,
used to hate
Emily.
it before I had this one boyfriend, like a long time ago. It's been years, like 10 years or so. I was like, I couldn't stand that he always wanted to drive, but then he started chauffeuring me, and I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Because you can like do your makeup in the car. Like,
yes, and I've done that
Play
before.
on your phone. Do whatever you want.
Well, he's a terrible co-pilot because when he doesn't have anything to do, he just wants to like go to sleep or whatever. And I can't stand that because I need you to at least talk to me or be available for a conversation should I want to have one.
Yeah.
And I do that for him. Like I'm not a sleep in the car kind of person, not anymore.
Oh my God. I don't know if I sleep in a car unless it's on a long trip. But yeah, probably not. Okay, so next questions. Question. How many kids do they want? Answer choices are 4, 3, 2, or 1, or kids. Are you crazy? And what do you think?
I mean, I know what the answer is, but
I know what the answer is.
People are going to guess 1.
They're going to guess 1? Okay, but the actual answer is
none.
None. Kids, are you crazy? So you had a whopping 75% said kids. Are you crazy? And 25% of the people said 3.
What?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think somebody intentionally botched it.
100,000%. Because if anyone is a true fan of the podcast, they know how you and I both feel about kids.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to having kids. I just can't have kids because there's no sperm to make a baby with,
God.
So, and anyway, okay. So question number 5, what is Brandon's middle name? Choices are Brandon, Dale, Smithers, and Mitchell. And you have most people said Mitchell. You had a couple people said Brandon, and a couple people said Dale.
Brandon Dale.
Brandon Dale.
I mean, Brandon as a middle name is a quality guess because
it's his first name. Yeah.
But I'm not surprised though that majority got it right because I will say Brandon Mitchell a lot.
Yeah. Well, I haven't heard you say that. Maybe I have. I just don't pay attention. But Mitchell is his middle name. So
I can't believe you didn't put Sue on there.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. See, you call him Brandon Sue, and I had to text you and be like, what's Brandon's middle name? I forgot it. I was like, oh my God, I know what this is, and I can't remember. Okay. Next question. Question number 6. Who is the better cook? Sarah or Brandon? And what do you think the answer is?
I feel like people are going to guess me just because I have been around a lot of people for a long time and I always bring food and I am pretty damn good at cooking. But I mean, Brandon is the one who went to culinary school. So
well, I'm going to say that I'm just going to let you down a little bit because the majority of people said Brandon.
What? Oh my God. I'm never bringing any of you hoes creamy salsa or creamy jalapeno or buffalo chicken.
You had
you
had a couple of people on the Sarah side, but I think they were just being nice. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I'm a good cook, though.
This next one won't surprise you either.
Oh, golly.
Well, this one's. I think you'll get this one right, probably, maybe. Who is more stubborn, Sarah or Brandon?
Oh, me, 100%.
Yes, 100% of all people said Sarah.
I am not surprised. That is facts.
All right, question number 8. When did Brandon meet Sarah's parents for the first time? The answer choices are Christmas 2022, Iron Bowl, which is Alabama-Auburn game 2022, Just a Random Tuesday, or Thanksgiving 2022. What do you think they put?
I think they put the right answer, which is Thanksgiving.
Well, most people did say Thanksgiving, but we did have a few that said Iron Bowl and a few that said Just a Random Tuesday.
Well, I mean, they did, we went to Leanne's for the Iron Bowl, but I mean, he did go back there with me after it, so we did technically see them then, but...
Yeah. All right, let's see. What is their dog's name? Sorry. I'm like, question 9. What is their dog's name? Answer choices are Cricket, Rosie, Butterbean, Jolene, or Ace. What do you think?
I think people got it right.
Everyone got it right. 100%.
Yeah.
Jolene.
Yeah.
Jolene. I'm not on key or anything like that.
No, please don't steal my man. I do have to sing that to her because she likes him better than me.
Does he like her better than you?
Probably.
She doesn't make him do things.
No, she doesn't at all.
Well, she might make him take him on a walk every now and then, but okay, next question. Question number 10. Who made the first move? Who do you think? What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is me.
Really? You think so? Are you sure? You sure about that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, it was split down the middle, 50-50, Sarah and Brandon.
I think it was Brandon. We actually had this conversation. So on our first date, we went to walk-ons. Our second date, we were supposed to go bowling, but it was like bowling league or something. So we ended up going back to walk-ons again, and he kissed me in the parking lot.
Oh, go Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Unfortunate for you, Brandon. Okay. And that's it. Oh my gosh. I thought we had more than that, but that is the result of the question. So essentially everyone knows, everyone but like maybe 2 or 3 people. I'm just kidding. Not 2 or 3.
Or somebody just messing with us.
We'll just say like a percentage of all the people, you know, maybe 25% don't know Sarah as well as they thought they did, or Brandon as well. So
that was,
I missed that. Say that again.
Oh, that was cute. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. All right. Well, that's it for today, you guys.
That was fun. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, a happy engagement party to
Girl.
Sarah. I don't know how does the song go? Doom, dun, dun, dun.
Oh, God.
Or what's the other one that's like the actual wedding when you walk down the aisle?
The wedding march thing?
Yeah, it's like,
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
I have no idea.
I feel like that's from like the beginning of a movie thing, like when they open up, you know, like Paramount Pictures or something.
Yes. It's the one with the lion, isn't it?
Is it?
Or is it the Pegasus?
I have no idea. All of them. Or is it like the Disney Castle?
I don't know. Anyways, all right. Well, y'all can find us at Thick AF Podcast on Instagram. Find us wherever you get your podcast. Send us an email at thickafpodcast@gmail.com and give us a like, rating, review, all that jazz. Make sure it's 5 stars, bitches.
Bye. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
I don't know why it's so good.